Rockwall County welcomes you to the Rockwall County Outer Loop public meeting. We appreciate your interest in the project and thank each of you for your participation. Please note, for those viewing the virtual public meeting, you may pause this presentation at any point to allow more time to view the slides or get a more detailed view of the project design or other exhibits available online. You may also pause the presentation and navigate forward or backward as needed. An in-person public meeting and a virtual public meeting are being held on the Rockwall County Outer Loop project to share project information and to obtain feedback from the public regarding the project. The same information is available at the in-person and virtual meetings. This presentation and additional project materials are available online and can be viewed or downloaded by visiting the virtual public meeting. To access the virtual public meeting, go to Rockwall County's website at www.rockwallcountytexas.com/loop and navigate to the RCOL Public Meeting Number 3 page on the left-hand side, or use the direct link or QR code provided in this slide. This public meeting is being held by Rockwall County to receive and consider comments from the public regarding the Rockwall County Outer Loop project. You may have attended previous public meetings. However, for the benefit of those who have never attended one, I will explain why and how a public meeting is conducted. This public meeting has 4 essential purposes. Number 1, to inform the public of the project status. Number 2, to describe the project to the public so the public can determine how they may be affected. Number 3, to provide the public an opportunity to view information and express their ideas and concerns at this stage in the planning process, while the ability to respond to comments is still flexible and before location and design decisions are finalized. Number 4, and finally, to develop a record of public participation to accompany recommendations for project decision making. This public meeting is being held in compliance with both federal and state laws. Documentation of this meeting will be made available for the official record. The concept for the Rockwall County Outer Loop began in 2002 under an initiative from the Governor of Texas. Rockwall County developed a routing study in 2005, which resulted in a preliminary roadway corridor that was integrated in the North Central Texas Council of Governments, or NCT-COG's, Long-Range Mobility Plan in 2007. 4 years later, the NCT-COG conducted a feasibility study over 12 counties to identify a regional outer loop around the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. In that feasibility study, the Rockwall County Outer Loop was identified as a segment of independent utility for continued development and further evaluation. This project is an extension of the previous work done by Rockwall County and the NCT-COG to identify, refine, and study potential alignments to advance to a design and environmental study phase. The feasibility study phase of the project was concluded following the November 2023 public meeting. The Rockwall County Outer Loop project is part of the Regional Outer Loop studied in the 2011 NCT-COG Regional Outer Loop Feasibility Study. Continuity with other segments of the Regional Outer Loop is part of the Rockwall County Outer Loop project's purpose and need, described on the next slide. Each county's portion of the Regional Outer Loop is in different stages of study, planning, or development. For more information on other portions of the Eastern Regional Outer Loop, please see the project websites referenced on this slide. The proposed project is needed because there is a lack of north-south connectivity and roadway capacity within Rockwall County to meet local and regional mobility needs and accommodate projected vehicular traffic volume increases on the local roadway network resulting from anticipated development and population growth. A new location roadway is needed within the study area due to the lack of suitable, continuous, north-south major arterials. The purpose of the proposed project is to improve north-south connectivity and mobility at the local and regional level and accommodate population and traffic volume growth by providing a new roadway that would connect to existing highways and the planned outer loop in Collin and Kaufman counties. A feasibility study was conducted for the Rockwall County Outer Loop, which included 2 public meetings, one in November 2022 and one in November 2023. An alternative recommended for further study was presented at the November 2023 public meeting. Responses to comments received from previous public meetings are available online in the comment response matrix within each public meeting documentation. To access the previous public meeting materials and documentation, please go to the link provided or scan the QR code on the slide. The proposed project would construct the Rockwall County portion of the Regional Outer Loop from FM 2755 to SH 205, a distance of approximately 14.4 miles in Collin, Rockwall, and Kaufman Counties, Texas. The proposed Rockwall County Outer Loop is currently being developed in 2 phases. Phase 1 extends from FM 2755 to SH 276, a distance of approximately 7.5 miles. Phase 2 extends from SH 276 to SH 205, a distance of approximately 6.9 miles. Phase 1 schematic development and environmental studies are currently underway. No project updates have occurred on Phase 2 since the November 2023 public meeting. Phase 2 schematic development and environmental studies are anticipated to begin by spring 2025. The project would be constructed in stages that are contingent on traffic volumes and available funding. Stage 1 would construct 1 frontage road with 2 lanes, 1 in each direction, and 1 shared use path. Stage 2 would add the other side of the paired frontage road for a total of 4 frontage road lanes, 2 lanes in each direction, and 2 shared use paths. Each frontage road would be converted to one-way operation. The median would be left open for future stages. Stage 3, the ultimate proposed project configuration, would include the addition of a 4-lane access-controlled highway, 2 main lanes in each direction between the frontage roads. The remaining median would be left open to allow space for future transportation-related developments to be studied separately. The proposed project would also include 2 shared-use bicycle and pedestrian paths, with 1 on the outside of each frontage road. The proposed typical 500-foot wide right-of-way for all stages would be acquired according to applicable policies and procedures prior to Stage 1. An approved Phase 1 schematic and draft environmental assessment, or EA, are expected to be completed in summer of 2025, followed by a public hearing and then environmental clearance in late 2025 to early 2026. Phase 2 schematic and environmental studies will be prepared separately and are anticipated to begin in spring 2025. After environmental clearance, funding will be identified, right-of-way acquisition and utility relocation processes will begin, and construction will occur. Prior to December 16, 2014, the Federal Highway Administration, or FHWA, received and approved documents prepared under the National Environmental Policy Act, known as NEPA. However, on December 14, 2014, the Texas Department of Transportation, or TxDOT, assumed responsibility from FHWA through a Memorandum of Understanding to review and approve certain assigned NEPA environmental documents. This Memorandum of Understanding between TxDOT and FHWA was updated on December 9, 2019. The review and approval process apply to this project. Environmental studies will be conducted for the Rockwall County Outer Loop project to support an environmental clearance in accordance with NEPA. These environmental analyses are necessary to identify, avoid, and minimize effects to the human and natural environments. Notices for this public meeting were advertised in Spanish in El Dia and in English in the McKinney Courier-Gazette, Rockwall County Herald Banner, Roy City Herald Banner, Dallas Morning News, and on TxDOT Dallas District's KeepItMovingDallas.com under Public Hearings/Meetings. Notice of the public meeting was mailed to study area property owners, elected and public officials, project stakeholders, and previous public meeting participants. Your feedback is requested on the Rockwall County Outer Loop project. Comments will be accepted in 4 ways, which are outlined here on the slide. All comments will be fully considered and responded to in the project record and made part of the environmental documentation for Rockwall County Outer Loop. The public meeting documentation, including responses to comments, will be made available at www.rockwallcountytexas.com/loop once it is completed. All comments must be received or postmarked by Friday, November 29th, 2024, to be included in the official public meeting documentation. Questions are welcomed throughout the entire project development process. If you have questions or comments throughout the project development, please contact the Consultant Project Manager, Matt Craig, PE, during regular office hours at 214-346-6200 or by email at rcol@hallaff.com. Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your participation and interest concerning the Rockwall County Outer Loop project. Your questions, comments, and concerns will receive careful consideration. This concludes the public meeting presentation.